Welcome to Oracle of Confidence. What if everything you've been told about productivity is designed to burn you out? You've been taught that success requires relentless hustle, that visible busyness equals valuable output, and that working 80-hour weeks proves commitment. But research analyzing global productivity trends reveals a devastating truth. We're producing less despite working more. Australia's labor productivity fell 0.6% in 2024 to 25, marking 6 consecutive years of zero growth, the worst performance outside major economic crises. NART. The problem isn't laziness, it's that we've confused activity with accomplishment. Welcome to pseudo-productivity, where looking busy has replaced being productive, and it's killing both your output and your soul. Research from Cal Newport's 2024 Slow Productivity Framework demonstrates that pseudo-productivity, using visible activity as the primary measure of effort, creates exactly the opposite of what organizations want. Knowledge workers in pseudo-productivity cultures report higher burnout, lower quality output, and paradoxically, slower delivery. Meanwhile, studies tracking UK workers reveal over 36% admit to faking productivity, driven by unrealistic expectations and always-on culture pressure. This isn't about work ethic. It's about broken systems measuring the wrong metrics. The solution isn't working harder. It's working on fewer things with greater depth, allowing completion before moving forward. Meet Marcus. At 29, he was a product manager at a tech startup who lived by the hustle gospel. First in at 7 a.m., last out at 9 p.m., Slack messages at midnight, weekend email marathons. His calendar was Tetris-level back-to-back meetings. His manager praised his visibility and responsiveness. Yet 6 months in, Marcus couldn't point to a single completed project. Everything was in progress. Nothing was finished. His team was exhausted. His relationships fraying. His performance review. Great energy, but we need to see more impact. Marcus wasn't failing because he wasn't working hard enough. He was failing because he was trapped in a system rewarding visible activity over meaningful accomplishment. Marcus mastered performative productivity. He scheduled meetings for collaboration, sent late-night emails to signal commitment, and responded instantly on Slack. It worked at first. He was seen as highly engaged. But 70% of his day went to meetings and messages. The rest was fragmented into short intervals. Research shows interruptions cost approximately 23 minutes of focus recovery. Marcus switched contexts 40-plus times daily, never reaching deep work. He produced shallow output. Projects took 3 times longer and errors increased. He looked busy, but created little. Visibility without value is expensive theater. Marcus then optimized for speed. He adopted productivity hacks, inbox zero, time blocking, Pomodoro, shortcuts. Initially, output surged. Then, rework hit. Fast decisions created downstream issues. His team redid work due to lack of context. Research shows prioritizing speed raises errors up to 40% and doubles or triples correction time. Marcus moved fast, but achieved little. He replaced thoughtful execution with frantic motion. Velocity without direction is noise. To prove value, Marcus took on more projects, eventually 11 at once. He assumed more involvement meant more impact. Instead, overhead consumed him. Emails, meetings, coordination. Execution time vanished. He became a bottleneck, slowing everything. Teammates grew frustrated, deadlines slipped, quality dropped. Studies show overload cuts effectiveness by 50 to 75% and raises stress. Marcus wasn't advancing. He was eroding credibility. More commitments without capacity guarantee failure. Marcus changed after a blunt conversation with his mentor. You're performing busyness. What have you shipped? After 3 months of 60-hour weeks, he had 0 completed outcomes. The advice? Do fewer things, but finish them fully. Marcus cut from 11 projects to 2. He scheduled deep work days, disabled Slack, and skipped non-essential meetings. It felt risky, but he focused on completing one feature end to end. Within 5 weeks, he launched it. Adoption exceeded expectations by 40%. Leadership noticed. His team felt momentum. 6 weeks later, he shipped another project. By month 4, he delivered more impact than in the previous year. Stress dropped, relationships improved, and feedback shifted to execution. The insight: productivity is finishing work with depth, not maximizing activity. Fewer focused hours outperformed longer fragmented ones. Measure outcomes, not activity. Busyness, fast replies, constant meetings, undermines deep work. Frequent context switching reduces performance by approximately 40%. Focus on fewer tasks at once, not fewer overall. Instead of 10 projects at partial effort, commit fully to 2 to 3 and complete them before adding more. Audit your workload. More than 3 to 4 active projects signals overload. Decline new work until current tasks are finished. Most see measurable gains within 4 to 6 weeks. Reduce coordination costs to increase execution. Knowledge workers spend approximately 60% of time on coordination. Phase 1, weeks 1 to 2. Track time. Deep work, shallow work, overhead. Most spend less than 15% on deep work. Phase 2, weeks 3 to 4. Eliminate low-value overhead. Decline unclear meetings, batch email, shift to async updates. Phase 3, ongoing. Protect deep work blocks, 3 to 4 hours, no interruptions. Even one uninterrupted block weekly outperforms many fragmented hours. Expect 8 to 12 weeks to restructure work around execution. Sustain performance through cycles, not constant intensity. Continuous high effort leads to burnout. Like athletes, knowledge workers need alternating intensity. Those who cycle effort outperform constant high performers by approximately 30% annually. Use seasonal structuring, alternate sprint weeks, deep work, minimal meetings, with consolidation weeks, coordination, planning. After major projects, schedule a short recovery phase for admin, learning, and relationships. Performance improves when intensity is managed deliberately rather than sustained indefinitely. You're not unproductive. You're trapped in a system that measures the wrong things. And here's the empowering truth. You can exit that system starting today. Imagine 6 months from now. You've shipped 3 major projects to completion instead of juggling 15 half-finished commitments. Your manager praises your execution, not your availability. Your team respects your focus instead of resenting your distraction. You leave work at 6 p.m. because your deep work blocks produced more value than 12-hour performative days ever did. You're not chasing busyness. You're delivering impact. That version of you, the one who chooses depth over speed, completion over activity, outcomes over optics, is waiting. Not someday, now. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States, emphasizing preparation and efficiency over rushed action. That's the power of slow productivity. Subscribe to Oracle of Confidence to continue engineering strategic execution frameworks. Drop a comment below. What's one project you're ready to complete fully instead of juggling partially? Your transformation starts now.